My formation. I like to play with a 4-3-3, and you have to put some things must be, not you. Can I change it? No, must be. For me, must you have two DMF and Corman. You don't need only Fabinho or Casemiro. Just mentality. Make sure two DMF and Corman. Right back always defensive. Left back always defensive. Those are my roles for this formation. And here must be always in the mid SS. Right, left CF. Now let's talk about the tactic for CMF. Doesn't matter box to box, classic 10, destroyer, as you want. Any player you just feel comfortable with him play. But for me, I prefer players like Vieira, Fofana, players with a great physical side, stamina, and strong at the defense side also like Kanti. I don't like Pedri, I don't like Thiago Alcantara, those are with a good tactic, with a good ball control and treble. No, I just focus good defense and physically, lower body side. For strikers here, must, for me, I put defensive in CMF. Why? Because both ability, maybe my quality of my experience, I can score only just with the 3 strikers. I can't. Because I have right back defensive, left back defensive, and Corman 2, they didn't give me support. CMF restricted defensive. Who can score for me now? E2, Dybala, Son. My ability, I can score with a 3. So if you're suffering with my tactic, I recommend you to remove defensive. Don't put defensive in CMF. Just make sure your style of play. If you didn't restrict me, give you support with a 4 striker, you will have 4 strikers. Box to box, not restricted, give you support. Okay, Shabab? So anchoring here must be only not for Dybala. SS position, you have to give 2 tactics. 1, anchoring, and second, counter target. Make sure you have SS position, counter target, anchoring. Okay? And one counter target just for right or left. For me, I give E2 rather than Son, because Son's stamina is so high. No needed to counter. E2, bad stamina, so keep him with a counter to keep his stamina, and Son, fine, he doesn't lose his stamina easily. So this is my tactic. And one more thing I have to say, make sure don't play, just focus on this, okay? Don't play classic 10. Maybe you can, but if you want to play classic 10 SS, then remove counter target from SS position and just give counter target E2, counter target Son. Make sure if you have classic 10, don't give him counter target. He doesn't deserve it. Why? Lazy player. No great movement from behind. Just looking for assist and throw balls, taking the ball and give balls. So make sure you don't restrict him with a target for SS in case he is a classic 10. Make sure, okay? For the best tactic and style of play, make sure anchoring counter target SS with a creative playmaker or whole player or any style of play. Like new style of play, fine. But if you have a classic 10, no restrictions, no counter, no anchoring. And one more tactic, style of play you have to avoid. Deep line, like maximum. Deep lying forward. Just don't use SS with this style of play. Don't use. This is my tactic. If you want to be more strong in the gameplay, make sure you don't use deep lying SS, or in case classic 10, no restrictions. Just both your CF, counter, and SS, no restrictions. If he is not classic 10, then just play normally with classic 10 and your 2 CF countered. It's clear, guys. Just put anchoring, it's fine. But don't put counter target. Already he will not give you good movement running behind defender. So just make sure no counter. And Anchoring is fine. Just give counter to Son and E2. Fine, guys.